Diddy, who was on a private jet in Antigua, while their sons were in LA doing the raid. Look who thought about themselves and only themselves, while their children dealt with that without a mother. And the other parental figure was thinking about themselves on a plane, safe and sound, tucked away, not having to deal with the SWAT team. Must be nice to think about you and only you. Well, you really didn't think about them when you had their mother unalived. Nor did you think about anybody else on the countless people that you hurt. So why would you think about your own flesh and blood? Why would you think about the fruit of your loins? Because you were only the one that's supposed to be protected, right? You're the moneymaker. You're the reason why they have all of this. So you need to be protected. That is a narcissistic move. Everything they said about you is true. Every allegation about you is true. I've been saying this for years and years. When Biggie first was unalived, I said you had something to do with it. I had said that you had something to do with Tupac. People called me crazy. That's his boy. He would never do that. I said, honey, you don't know what your people would do and what your people won't do. They are worth more unalived than they are alive. So if he would do that to them, why wouldn't he do it to his children? Why wouldn't he do it to the mother of his children or the mothers of his children? What about all the people that were coming out with those tell-all books that all of a sudden were unalived, got sick, got hurt? And who was the common denominator? Mr. P. Diddy himself, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Brother Love, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? Sean Combs, whatever name you want to pick, because each name has their own personality. Each name has their own personality attached to it. I remember being in college and my one professor was telling us what Puff Daddy meant. And me and my godbrother were like, yeah, right, that's not what that means, you know. And then when all this came out later on, I had hit him up. I was like, yo, remember when old boy was like, you know, Puff Daddy meant, you know, sloppy toppy. He was the best of the, you know, he's the best of the puffers, if you know what I'm saying. And I was like, wow, did this guy really know something? I thought this was just a crazy professor. Like, he gave me like Kramer vibes, like if you watch Seinfeld, like just out there, like, yeah, right, you know, what does this guy know about Puffy, P. Diddy, Brother Love, Sean Combs? But I guess he knew something more. So I say all of this to say, you are a low down dirty dog to desert your children who have no mother. The one person that would never lead them, the one person that would never put them in the line of fire and walk away and not even think twice about it. A mother wouldn't even say, okay, you stay here and I leave. The mother would have took their children with her. You take your kids with you. You just don't leave your kids there. I don't care how grown they are. You put them in this mess. You introduce them to this lifestyle. You have their names are now named in the court papers. Right now I can't think of it off my head. But they were named in the complaints. Your kids are named in the complaint. How do you do that? How do you get them mixed up with this? And how do you sleep at night knowing this? But I guess you slept okay because, honey, you was in Antigua. Did you want to see it one last time? Because if they are putting YT folks in prison for SA charges, what makes you think they're not going to put you in there, brother love? They put R. Kelly in there. And I wouldn't be surprised if R. Kelly had something to do with everything coming out as well. Because he said, honey, if I'm going down, everybody's going down. I'm taking the whole ship with me, honey. He said, I'm Titanic in this bee. Remember they said that the band wanted to go down with the boat? R. Kelly said, I'm going to be the band and the boat, and I'm taking all of y'all down. All of y'all. But it's not surprising. The allegations, I wouldn't say are surprising, but your actions dealing with your children are surprising. Because as a parent, as a mother, as a human being, I couldn't do that. I couldn't put my kids in that line of fire, and I couldn't just desert them. Especially if they didn't have another parent to lean on. Like, they're sitting there worrying. You don't know what's going through their head. They don't have their phones. They can't talk to nobody. They're handcuffed. And you probably told them, don't worry, nothing will ever come out. No one will ever know. You'll never have to be in this mess. Y'all was just having a good old time. Just party, rock star lifestyle, right? So I say all this to say, do better. Parents, do better with your children. People do better with people. Don't get your jollies off. And just because you think that you are worth so much money, you can be God and that you are God and that you are greater than God. Because you're not. And he allows this to happen for you to see who is God. And to know who is God. He will allow a lot of things to happen just to knock you down. Because remember, your arms are too short to box for God, baby. And all these innocent people that you done got all messed up with. That girl, Cass, I feel so sorry for her. All the stuff that she had to deal with. All the stuff that we did not know. All the stuff that Kim Porter knew. And the rest of them. And one thing I want to know is, remember old boy, Mr. Bentley Farnsworth? What does he know? What happened to him? Where is he at? I want to know what he knows, because he probably knows a whole lot. Because remember, he was his personal assistant. So, where is he? What does he have to say about all this? Because he's really hush-hush. And the ones that keep their mouths quiet, the ones that don't speak up, the ones that don't say how bad this is and how they feel sorry for the victims and the other people that are involved, their hands are dirty as well. Because he never spoke up against R. Kelly. And the moment he didn't do that, I said his hands are dirty. A person that doesn't not speak up because they're afraid of what the public's going to say. No, they don't speak up because they're afraid that their truth will come out. Everything that they've done to people will come out. But what's done in the dark eventually comes out in the light. You know, you wash them clothes, and the dirt going to come out in the rinse cycle. If it doesn't come out in the first rinse cycle, it'll come out in the second. So, this is a long video, but if you got this far, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later if anything else develops or any more of my, intrusive thoughts want to come out. I'll let y'all know. But I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.